From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Out of the fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the Comic Relief Crusader. Hey guys, it is I, the Comic Relief Crusader, here for another exciting evening of mirth and merriment. And I don't know, what can I say? But we'll never find, as long as you live, someone who loves you, better like I do. You'll never find, no matter where you search, someone who cares about you the way I do. Right, you are on the right stream, and well, today is the day we're going to be doing something special because I hit over 500 people, and we're going to be doing What's in the Box? So, for those of you that are relatively new to my channel, and even if you're not, you probably remember what we did last time when I hit 250 subscribers to my channel. We had a little bit of a giveaway, and I'm looking awfully fuzzy on this camera, and it greatly annoys me. But that doesn't matter. The show must go on. And hail Super Goji Reviews in the chat tonight. Great to have you here. So what we're going to be doing is something a little special. We're going to be doing it all over again because I hit 500. And technically speaking, I suppose you could say, I don't know. Something very odd happened. I hit 500. Actually, I hit 501. And then what ended up happening is YouTube is like, that looks kind of suspicious that you just got a bunch of followers. When I essentially started rebroadcasting again and been doing the live chats again and posting videos and stuff like that. And, well, then they decided to take about 55 away. And so Twitter, I complained. And I also sent a tweet to YouTube on Twitter. It's like, you know, like, the fudge, man. Like, why are you taking away subscribers here? Like, you know, I'm trying to build my channel. Well, you know, we had to look at your algorithms and blah, 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 and look awfully suspicious. So, you know, we'll look into it. But, you know, we took some subscribers off. It's like, no, man. No. You can't do that. Exactly, Super Goji. What's in the box? So, I guess because I complained, I ended up getting more subscribers because I complained online. And So I guess this is what I'm up to now. Let me see if it shows well on my phone here. Probably not. But if you can see that, no, you probably can't. Anyway, it's up to 641 because I complained. And you know, it's it's not fair. When you're trying to build content, when you're trying to get back on the horse, like I was, after a half a year of dang of, of hard ass work, essentially for like a year and a half. Um, I guess sometimes complaining works. So, so instead of a 500 sub giveaway, I guess we're going to be doing a 641 sub giveaway, which is okay by me. That's fine for that. Um, yeah. So what we're going to be doing? That's right, Super Goji. 641 subs. I am happy as a clam, as they say. So pretty soon, you know what? Okay, I'm going to stop this cam because I'm looking really fuzzy. So sorry about this, guys. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to work my hours off, make it to 1,000, and in order to get monetized, I have to get a lot of hours. So, please subscribe. Please spread the videos everywhere. Hit the like button and comment like every other YouTuber out there says in the geekosphere that we have. So yeah. So what we're gonna do a draw. I'm going to show the prizes. I'm gonna give away one. And so this is how it's gonna happen. I'm gonna give away one is which one they want. Which God, that sounded so improper. Which one they want. Okay. Yes, we're gonna do it that way. so yeah, that's what's gonna go on. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna chat a bit, and then we're gonna wait till a bunch of other people come in to join in this lovely giveaway. Even though I'm sure, what do we have? It says we have 2 people in here, but we only have Super Goji so far. So, but that's okay. So to make it fair on a lot of people, we're gonna wait a little bit till some more people come into the chat, and that way we're gonna make it more fair for everyone. But yeah, so this is what it is. This is what's going on. Because there's nothing more fun than a giveaway, of course. And I'm sure that somebody out there is going to enjoy this giveaway. I don't know really if I should mention what the giveaway is, or just let it be a surprise, for whoever happens to come in. And we got another one, Snaggle Frigglepuss. How's it going, bud? Long time no see. So yes, I'm back online, and and doing a lot better. So I'm glad to see you. Finally made it. So now we got 2. There we go. So yes, I missed you too, Snaggle Frigglepuss. By the way, I love that icon of yours, Cybertron gloves. That's quite funny, actually. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas, a good New Year's. I know we pretty much talked about it like last week, obviously, about all the movies that are going to be scheduled to come out in 2022. And I'm glad for all the people that dropped by, like Pops and yes, of course, you too, Super Goji. and the others that just happened to pop on by and join in the chat. That was a lot of fun. It was probably, I think, the first time that I had a bunch of people in, and it was yeah, it was pretty awesome. So let's see what else has been going on lately. Well, like many of you, we got Pop Culture Republic in the house too. So Pop Culture, great to see you tonight. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, we're gonna be doing our big 500 sub giveaway to the channel because I love you all and I appreciate you all for dropping in and joining on live chat on Titillating Tuesdays, and for watching the videos, watching the content that I make, and yeah, this is the fun that I like doing. I've done this on a lot of the multiple Facebook groups that I have, because obviously I'm such a nerd, and as you can probably tell from my avatar, as you see before you, this is actually Saber from Transformers Victory, and you know, I am a trans fan, and and you know, it started out with one group, you know, just a bunch of people dropping in and joining my group, and I thought, you know what, let's make it fun, let's try to attract a lot of people, and so I started with little giveaways there, you know. And the first group that I had on Facebook for my community there was Ratchet's Garage, where you can basically pick up a lot of parts to make your Transformers complete, your old Transformers complete. And so every time I had a bunch of people come in, I would do a draw. So yeah, I mean, it is pretty cool. I mean, if you have stuff, and you know, it's not that I don't want this stuff anymore. It is cool stuff. But you know, it's just fun to do that. And David CT, glad to see you in the chat. I'm just very happy that you dropped in. And he says, hello, just so you know, been done hot work today, 4 hours laundry, so need a shower, be back in a few minutes. You better. So, because if you don't want to miss out on this draw, you better still be in the chat. So, and Super Goji says, the giveaway prize is HasLab Unicron. Oh my god. No, it's not. If I did, I would probably not be giving that away. So, because that's a big Unicron. I want one. And I think last year or the year before, my wife was actually sort of kind of encouraging me to get one. So, and Pop Culture Mechanic, he's dropped in too. Hey, CRC. Hey, you chat. Hey, dude, I am glad that you dropped in, and nice to see you. And we got Rue Local. Never seen you before, but welcome to the chat as well. Great to have you along and joining into the chat, and for this 500 sub giveaway. So yeah, so we're building up the chat, and what we're going to be doing later on, once we get a bunch of people. So, like I said before, stick around, and one of you people will be winning something. Don't know who. I do know maybe what, but stick around, because if you don't want to be a loser, and nobody likes being a loser. Just like nobody likes to be an Adolf Quittler. So don't quit the chat. Stick around. So yeah, so that's kind of how it all started. You know, started up a group, and when so many people joined the group, I gave away something. So, you know, parts to help them complete their collections and stuff like that. So now that I'm on YouTube and I am a content creator, I'm doing the same thing. Did the same thing at 250 subs, and like I promised, the same thing at 500. And Gap After Dark. Hey, Comic Relief Crusader. Hello, everyone. And nice to see you too, Gap. I'm glad that you could come in and join us all. And yeah. So we're getting a bunch of people in, which is awesome. And so yeah, we are going to be having a bunch of fun on this giveaway. So let's see. And Super Go Cycle for Goldpost, yeah, hail to everyone. And Super Goji says I got a Studio Wave, Soundwave, and Studio Series 86 star screen. That is pretty cool. I'm guessing it's the Coronation set, or if you got the Coronation set, that would just be equally as cool. So yes, Snuggle for Goodness or Yo. So yeah, we'll give it probably maybe at the half hour mark and see who sticks around and see who's going to be winning something. So, and you know what? I guess just to whet everyone's appetite, because I don't collect the Studio Series when it comes to Transformers, but I do collect the Masterpiece line. So this is what we're going to be giving away. Excuse me. So, and because I look all pixely, so I'm hoping this shows up half decent. So, first one of your choice is going to be Bad Cube Huff. And this is a third-party figure. And this is of the G1 representation of Huffer from Transformers, way back in 1984. So it's a really fun figure. I do like this. It's got a few extras in it and whatnot, and of course, instructions, because you need instructions. So he's a really good representation. He's fun, and all the articulation your heart could ever desire. So yeah, Bad Cube Huff. So it is cool. It is really actually cool. So I'm going to corrupt all of you people and and joining the Masterpiece line. I'm just so evil that way. And next one for your choice of figure, because remember, one of these is going to be going out. If any of you are familiar with the Japanese series, and I imagine Super Goji Reviews probably is, the next choice that one of you guys have is Fans Hobby Ace Hitter. And look at that. Yeah, because I got the green screen behind me, it's actually taking away some of the lettering. So this is from the Master Force series, Transformers Master Force. Okay. And their representation of the character Go Shooter from Transformers Master Force. So he has a headmaster that goes along with him, and obviously a police car. And it's a pretty good representation, I must say. And there you go. And there's the back with a lot of their figures and whatnot. And the driver does actually fit in the car. So he's a really fun figure. I really do like these figures from Fans Hobby. Really, really awesome. So those are the two, and whoever wins gets to pick which one they want. And yeah, wow, those both of them are cool. Yeah, they are really cool. They are awesome. So that is cool. I know it is, because I only get the cool stuff. You just wait until I hit 1,000. So because that's going to be a massive giveaway. Should the figure be done? Okay. I'll whet your appetite a little bit on what that is. Okay. There's a guy that I'm working with. He lives in Burnaby in BC, which is kind of like a suburb of Vancouver of sorts. And known the guy for a few years. I think about 3 years now. Anyway, really nice guy. Met him personally. And he runs a group also on Facebook. Troy McClure's Sales. I think that's a group name, something like that. Anyway, so his sister is a distributor in China that ships a lot of third-party figures, just a lot of figures in general, and he's starting to produce his own figures as well. Well, lately he's been producing a lot of accessories under the name of Like Toys. And so later on, we're working on a, well, actually he is, we're kind of, helping a friend of mine and myself. We're kind of like consulting and working on a 4-foot tall Metroplex. And if you remember Metroplex from, the old Transformers series, he's the one that transforms into a giant city. Excuse me. So, so for doing the box art, and I got to work on the website soon enough, I made a deal with them. I said, okay, I'll do this. I'll do the box art for it. I'll help you out with the website, but I get 2 Metroplex figures. And he's like, okay, yeah, sure, not a problem. I'm like, cool. So one's going to be for myself, and the other one will be the big giveaway. Okay. So should it get done, the only thing is the winner would have to pay for shipping. But if you're going to get a 4-foot tall giant transformer, I would think for a lot of people that'd probably be worth it. So, and Pop Culture Mechanic says, List Blaster said, Metroplex is my kind of town. Exactly. Like, yes. No, I got you, man. So, yeah, it's going to have LED lights. The eye's going to glow. Certain parts of his body are going to turn on. It's an awesome looking figure so far. So if any of you are into the same community that I'm at, you've probably seen this figure or pictures of this figure around the internet. And if not, Google it, or just watch one of my reviews on my channel, hint, hint, which is even better, hint, hint, which helps me get views, hint, 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 hint. So it's big, it's huge, and it's lovely. So, so we're going to be hitting the 22 minutes mark at this point. So we're going to have a few minutes to go, and then we're going to do our draw. And then we're going to see who is going to win one of these marvelous prizes. And Super Goji Review says, does the Metroplex figure scale with Chug figure? Yes, you could technically say it does. Because 4 foot tall, yeah. I mean, I would say, it would. It's going to be the size of a small child, literally. So, why not? I mean, I suppose technically it would even, sort of kind of scale roughly with Masterpiece figures as well. But yeah, it would scale better with, with Chug. So, and Snaggle Fricklepuss says, that gonna be huge. Exactly. So what is going to happen? So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to show here how we're going to be doing this, because it would only be fair to show how we're going to be doing this draw. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. So I found this website, the YouTube Random Comment Picker. And as you can see, the YouTube channel right there has been entered. And so we're going to filter any duplicate users and include replies to comments, and filter comments based on a specific text. You know what? Maybe we'll just take that off. And remove winner from list after drop. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Is 5. The comments on the video are disabled. What are you talking about? It's not letting me do it. Hold on here. Yeah. I'm honest to God trying to get this going. Hold on a sec. Because it would be awfully. Hold hold on a second here. As I try to fix this, because obviously I don't want anything fudging up at this point in time. It would be horrible. Oops, the comments. This video has comments disabled. What do you mean it has comments disabled? This means we can't get any comments from this video. Please enable comments again to do the raffle. What? Okay, this is odd. I'm trying my best here, people. Really, honest to God, I am. Yeah, it looks complicated. Yeah, I know it does, isn't it? Let's see. I think because you're on the live stream. It might be. If it is, then I'm going to have to think of yeah, leave it to a live stream. Yeah, if when things go right. Exactly right. Yeah. Just my luck on top of that. Go to plan B. I probably shouldn't have had this ready, but and stop sharing the stream because this is intolerable. Let's see. Filter duplicate users. And filter comic space on blah 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 blah. Yeah, really weird that it would do that. Just when I'm trying to draw. God. Okay. Also, I returned to Discord. Oh, you've returned to Discord. Oh, good for you. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm getting 404'd. Yeah, of course, right? I didn't see the comment part, so yes, this is weird. Okay, hold on here. Random name generator. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do the random name generator. And no, I'm not going to do that kind of random name generator. That'd be stupid. Oh, that's right. Wheel of names. That's the wheel that I'm looking for. Okay. Because I don't want to leave anybody, you know, because I'm not that kind of guy. And I want everybody a chance to win because that would be fair. And also on top of that, it's getting pretty close to the half-hour mark. So I better make good on my word, or else I'm going to be like, you know, tarnishing my name here, and that would be cool. So let's see here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, okay, going to go back here and start entering some names. So please be while I type everybody's name here. And because this is going to take some time. And as I'm typing, everybody's commenting, and I'm trying not to look like a complete and utter random failure right here. So, okay, so we got that name, and I'm going to add Snackle Fricklepuss, and we got CT, and we got the Pop Culture Mechanic. I'm going to enter that name. And we got Rue Local still in here. And we got Gap App to enter his name here. And who else do we have? We have, okay, Pop Culture Mechanic, and we got Pop Culture Republic. And you are here, right? And who else do we have here? And we got Crimson Toys. that has entered the chat as well. Welcome, Crimson Toys. I'm glad that you made it as well. So, here for the support. Good luck to all the peeps. Dude, you know what? Even if you win, you win. So, to win a prize and you're it off. Exactly, right? So, it's the all together now Wheel of Fun. Precisely. So, most people I know use the wheel. Wheel of Fortune. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people here. Let's see. I would live in the pop culture republic. Exactly. So I want to be fair here. So I'm going to read off the names here. We got Super Goji Reviews. We got Snaggle Frickle Puss. We got David CT, Pop Culture Mechanic, Rue Local. I hope Rue Local is actually still here, because if you leave, then you don't get to win. We got Gap After Dark, Pop Rim Toys. And I really loved Venice Bomb. Oh my God. I don't know how to comment to that, but yeah, you're still here. Okay, awesome. So I think, oh God, I want to say something, but I don't, because you know what? More than likely, my wife is also listening. But you know what? Yeah, when I was a kid, she was a beautiful woman. Not as beautiful as my wife. There we go. So I just saved myself. I hope. So no more. Okay. No. So this is what we got. Okay. So we got this actually show up. You know what? I'm going to close that. Okay. So we got the random names at once, and whose ever name sounds like my audio is dropping. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. So whoever oh God, I can't talk to whoever name it drops on the winner. Simple as that. Okay. Because on top of that, I don't know what else is going to be going on, and else buggers up. So not going to jinx it or anything like that. So okay. Your choice of prize, all right, it's going to be Bad Cube Huff, all right, which is Huffer from Jen, or the other one is Fence Hitter, okay, which is Ghost Shooter from Transformers Master Force, okay. So you tell me which one that you want, one name, and one that it lands on, okay. You win, all right, and then all you have to do is get a me on Twitter, and what I'm going to do. But then again, that's it. I went out with the wife, got coffee, and also my handle is in the crypto. So you know what? Maybe you might win. Maybe, you know what? And if you won't, then please thank you for simple as that. I don't know why this is coming out, but audio was cutting every word. It's very weird. Okay, internet does not cut out. Okay, so we're gonna do this now. Okay, everybody, now. Round and round the wheel goes, where it stops, nobody knows. And the winner is Snaggle Friggle, the 500 sub giveaway. You are the winner. Fun. So, which one do you want? If you're still there, hopefully my panning out. And this is spinning around. So, congrats, person. I'm not even trying to type your name. Oh yeah, so you were here. Okay, so just, you know, I want half, but I got it. Or like, you know, if you want to, I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's very nice of you. Uh, um, if you're cool with that, the stream cues in and out for me. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Snackle Fricklemus. Yeah, it's cool. You're sure? Okay. Well then, I mean, that's really cool of you. Okay. Well, you know what? All right. Okay. Well then, if you're completely 100% sure, then I will. You know what? I'm going to stop the cam so I don't cut out constantly. Maybe that's the problem. Congrats, Snackle. I don't see their comments. Well, that's really weird. He is commenting. Okay. Well then, you know what? Then we'll spin. I took his name out, so I'm gonna spin it again then. Super Goji. Well then, Super Goji. I guess as Snuggle Fricklepuss, pass it on. I guess the winner is you. So, you won. So, and as everyone can see, it was totally random. I did not anything like that, but Super Goji, you won. And you know what? You know, and passing your winning along. That's very cool of you. You know, that's awesome when a collector says, you know what, I already got the figure, give it to somebody else. So you know what? Okay, so Crimson blah, blah, blah. Super Goji reviews. Which figure would you like? Would you like Huff, Bad Cube Huff, or would you like Fans Hobby Ace Hitter? So let me know, and that figure is yours. Get a hold of me in on Twitter or at my Facebook, or email me. You know what? Here, this is what I will do. On top of that, I will add my email if you want, if it is easier for you, and you can even email me your address, and I will send it out to you. So, um, what what are the prizes again? Really? Have you not been paying attention? Just for that, no prize for you. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Okay. All right. So Super Goji. Okay, look. This is the prizes, all right? Bad Cube Huff, which is Huffer, okay? Or Ace Hitter, which is Transformers Masterpiece Go Shooter, okay? Which has a little headmaster that goes along with it. And you know what? I even applied the repo stickers from the original G1 toy from Master Force. So your choice if you want Huff or if you want Go Shooter. All right. So okay. Well, now we know. The Fans Hobby Ace Hitter. All right, dude. It is yours. Shoot me an email. Email is there in the comments. Send me your address, and hey, I'll get it out to you. And congrats to you for winning the 500 sub giveaway. Congratulations. And when you get it, seeing how you're a blossoming YouTuber and you're starting your channel and everything, when you do a review of this, then hey, I want to see a review. Tell them all about it. So, and then you know what? I will let you know what groups I run on Facebook, and you know what? Plaster all of your reviews on the groups that I run, except for Beast Wars, because that's only for beasts, right? Because that would only make sense. And yeah, and let's help your channel grow and blossom. I think you mentioned last week when you were on live with the rest of us that that you're 15, so you're basically just really starting out. So you know what? Let's make it happen for you too, because that was one of the things that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago on the last Titillating Tuesdays, that I want to try to help out other YouTubers grow as well, just like a lot of other YouTubers help me grow and stuff like that. So just kind of passing it forward. So, and Dave says, I got to get dinner. Good night. Happy to see you back here, Comic Relief. Thanks, man. I really, really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you here. So go munch away and go get a full tummy, because you need it, dude. So, and yeah, so there you go. We have our winner, Super Goji. Awesome to make you happy. This is what it's all about. To get you nice and titillated. So, let's see. So, moving forward, what else has been going on in the entertainment? Well, let's see. Did a review on a pregnant Joker. So, God, what a joke that was, and not even a very good one. So, Crimson Toys, I don't know if you saw that one or any of you other guys, Dave, or unless he's having dinner right now, or if he already left, or Pop Culture or Rue Local. I don't know if you saw that video, but oh God, like really, like a pregnant Joker? You got to be kidding me! A mud baby. Yeah, thank you so much. I will send you an email later tonight. Awesome, dude. Okay, but God, could DC any sink any lower than that? I don't know. Yeah, they probably could. So, that's God, that's just ridiculous. So, I've seen so many of those videos. Doesn't matter. You need to see more. And pop culture, pregnant Joker just about barfed. Yeah, I know, right? So, face screen smile. God, pregnant Joker. I have no words. Right? Oh my God, I know, right? It's just ridiculous. Face turquoise covering eyes. Why can't I see these? Oh yeah, because I'm doing this through StreamYards. So, but yeah, let's go and do some of the news because you know what? It doesn't matter. This is just so ridiculously stupefyingly just retarded. Just retarded. Um yeah. Can I can can I sing lower and and yeah, it feels hard. It is. It's just so ridiculous. Ethan Van Sciver, if you know who that guy is, he does. I believe he does that indie comic with the frog. Um, reacts Joker becoming pregnant. Oh, I can just imagine. Let's have a look at here. There's probably no character more propos of weirdness than the Joker, but as it pertains to DC as a whole, just when you think you've seen everything, something even weirder happens. Oh, God, tell me about it, right? And a backup story in the new issue of Joker, the man who stopped laughing. I think pretty much many fans have stopped laughing at this point. The jester of genocide became a dad, although not by means of typical biology. Yeah. What the hell did I eat? Yeah, he's so handsome. Oh my God. The art is just, they're not even trying. Not even trying. Like, I could probably draw better than this. Oh, pop culture, you got to go, dude. Okay, well, you know what, man? See you later. Cyberfrog. That's right. Uh, pop culture mechanic. Yeah. See you later, man. You have a good one too. Glad that you could stop by. Really appreciate it, man. Um, but man, I mean, look at this art. This is, remember when comics actually had great artists, like great artists? Jack Kirby, John Byron, Ron Lim. I mean, God, even when DC, sorry, not DC. I mean, even when Marvel had, Jim Lee and McFarlane, and you know what? Yeah, I'll even include Liefeld in there because I can appreciate some really different looking art. Couldn't really draw wrists or feet for that matter, but it was different. It was stylish, right? All of it was great stuff. But this, it's like, ugh, you know, that art style looks like Beavis and Butthead style. It kind of almost does, isn't it? Right? It's like super simplistic. Um, butt pun intended. Right. And Super Goji. Okay, email sent. All right, look after the show there, right? Yeah. And Pop Culture Republic says, yeah, everything about this is offensive from subject matter to style and execution of art to dialogue. I know, right? God, I just don't get. Would you even hire people that really can just do? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even really call it comic art of this. It's just so basic. So, so the article goes on. DC Comics is getting weirder and weirder, allowing more perverts and fetishists to make grotesque filth out of their classic characters. God, he's not wrong. He tweeted alongside with screenshots of the story written by Matthew Rosenberg and illustrated by Francisco Francavilla. Kavila. He also he also addressed the failing DC. Quote, fellows, Batman is your last sellable comics franchise. Normal readers might not enjoy Atomic Skull giving Joker a prenatal pelvic exam. Like, yeah, exactly, right? Like in my video, it shows him trying to give him like, what are you checking? Where do you think that this grotesque thing is going to come out of? Joker doesn't have a womb. Like, really? Is it going to pass it? If you know what I mean? And I'm really honestly not trying to like say certain language because, you know, YouTube already like screwed around with my subs, you know, took away 55. And luckily, because I complained on Twitter, I gained like a whole bunch more. So, you know what? I'm not going to say certain words. But honestly, you know, where do you think it's going to come out of? Rue Local says, looks like really bad fanfic from the deep dark depths of the weird wide web. You are not mistaken, dude. No, I mean, this is just so wrong. So, comic reviewer Jamal Baraka. Oh God, you know what? Some of these people just have so weird names you can't even pronounce them anymore. Of the Substack I Review Comics sounded off in the replies with his shocked reaction and analysis. Comics are for the young and young at heart. Yeah, he wrote. What a 9-year-old boy or girl wants to see Joker. What 9-year-old boy or girl wants to see Joker get a prenatal checkup? They're a bunch of weirdos at Marvel and DC. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. You know, this is just so wrong. It is. You know. Pop Culture Republic. If DC keeps going on the road it's on, they will be down to selling one book a month like Valiant. Yeah, exactly, right? And we all know what happened to Valiant. I mean, yeah, sure, they're trying to make a resurgence again, but it's not the same. It is not the same. They went out of business once. They'll go out of business again, you know, if they're not smart. So, hands covering eyes. Yeah, do the bum to toilet. Exactly. That's what I'm wondering, right? Even that normally wouldn't make sense if it came out there. You need a womb to grow a life. Like, it just does not make sense. It doesn't. But yeah, I think DC's in trouble after this. Exactly. You know, enough. When I was a kid, you know, I picked up comics. And I was young, you know, I kind of started comics a little bit late. You know, I was in my early to mid-teens. And, you know, comic books were a great way to really read. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I hung out at the library. I read a lot of books. And normally I wouldn't even go into the, you know, the kids section. I would go into, you know, the adult section. I would read up on astronomy and I would read up on, you know, old Greek literature, you know, myths and whatnot, Egyptian mythos and stuff like that. You know, it just all that stuff really interested me, and so I really took to reading. And the grocery store where I used to live started selling comics on the spinner rack. I really got to get a spinner rack. I would love to get a spinner rack. That would be so cool. You know, at first on the magazine rack, you know, you'd flip through Mad Magazine and you know, because some of it was kind of like, you kind of hid it away because, you know, some of it was just I don't want to say taboo. Mad comics weren't really taboo, but, you know, some parents, I guess they didn't really like it. But when they got a spinner rack and they filled it full of Marvel comics, you know, while my mom was shopping in the Save Easy in the grocery store, my brother and I, we would hang around the spinner rack. And sometimes, if there was like maybe a box there, we would sit on the box, we would read all those comics. But I mean, now you have all this trash, all this woke garbage. And now you're making like characters like pregnant? I mean, come on. It's Richard Madsen. Nice of you to drop by, man. Hail to you. It's great to have you here. If you're new to the channel, I don't think I've seen you before, but if you're new to the channel, welcome. We just did our giveaway for a fire sub. But you know what? Tell you what. While I got everybody here, and on top of that, you know what? Somebody tell Pop Culture Mechanic, and on top of that, Dave CT. If anybody is in contact with those guys, 750 subs, I'll do another draw. Okay, I will do another draw, another giveaway. So I'm gonna say it right now because Richard just got in, and to make it fair on everyone, and congrats on the subs. Thanks, man. So you know what? Because you're here, stick around. I basically got another 109 till I hit 750 subs. And you know what? At 750 subs, I will do another fantastic giveaway of another figure out of my collection. So I'll do that. So, but yeah, it's great to see you tonight. So, but yeah, anyway, getting back to the subject, and please forgive me if I'm getting off track, because I want to include everyone in the chat as I can. Yeah, my brother and I, we would hang around and we would read comics, and like I was talking on the Manorama show, on Steve's channel. And if you're not sub to his channel, please subscribe to Rancor Steve, and on Thursdays on the Manorama channel, where we talk about manly things. I was mentioning that because we were talking about that guy at what's his name? I was almost gonna say Matt Smith, but it's Matt something. That was saying that it was an article about a lot of adults buying toys. I think about maybe $4 billion or something like that in toys, and thinking that men playing with adults playing with Barbies and toys and stuff like that. Not thinking that there are a lot of adult collectors out there that buy very how should I put it? I don't want to say adult toys because that sounds extremely suggestive, and I don't want to go there. But a lot of collectors' figures that are intended for adults. So, but with comics, with this, when you're a kid, it's like you grow up with this kind of modern mythos, right? Just like in ancient Greece or ancient Egypt, where they had tales of the gods doing heroic things like Hercules and whatnot, right? That was their mythos, and kind of superheroes today is our mythos in a sense. And for these people to come along and say, no, we're going to turn everything upside down, this is actually the way it is now, is bull. It's not cool. It's tampering with something that growing up made us look up to heroes. Like characters like Batman or Captain America or Spider-Man or Optimus Prime or He-Man or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? You interfere with all of that. It's trashing everything that we enjoyed. Oh, pop culture, you gotta go. Or Super Goji. No, sorry, Super Goji. You have to go. I want you all to know that I'm happy to be part of this great community. Thanks again, Comic Relief Crusader. I have to go. Have a great rest of your stream. Super Goji, thanks, man, for dropping by. Great to have you here. We'll see you next week, and congrats on winning. And I'll take a look at the email, and I will get that figure out to you as soon as I can. So, and Captain After Dark, yeah, like Superman. Exactly, like taking these icons that we grew up with and just fiddling around with them, forget it, because then you lose that certain aspect of that character that made them great in the first place. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so carrying on. So others came at him from the opposite end of the spectrum to question his outrage. First fan Skyver was asked sarcastically why he cares about Joker's pregnancy so badly. And he answered, care? I'm laughing at it in disbelief and disgust. For that, he got a snarky response. LOL, sounds like you could stop finding inconsequential things to be mad about and get a life. See, and this is what I'm talking about, right? These people, the woke crowd, it's like, well, what do you care? What do you think? Because you're taking characters that I grew up with, essentially you're smashing them and putting all this garbage, which never made, the character great, or the villain for that matter. Let's face it, because there's some pretty cool supervillains out there, that made them memorable, that didn't make them like basically a walking joke, and so I can completely understand this. And so Ethan Van Skyver said, my life is comics, dude. It's my living. I care about its sustainability. Exactly. And he hit the mark right there. Right there. Because if you're a good writer or a good artist or even an inker or a colorist or whatever, that's how you make your living. If an author, like even an author of a book, doesn't have to be a comic book, but even a author of a book, I don't know, let's say, dude, what's his name that wrote Jurassic Park? Or God, I'm trying to think now. You know who I mean. I'm just going off the top of my head. Let's say they changed the characters all around it. If they made it a show or a movie. Excuse me. It loses everything that made the book great in the first place. You take certain elements out, you lose. It's like if you're building a car. Let's say you got a Porsche. And I'm only saying Porsche because, I love Porsche. And, runs like a dream. Like a set clock, right? It runs perfectly. German engineering. God, even a Ferrari or whatever, right? Beautiful cars. And let's say, you know what? This car's like super hot, but I think it would run better if I took out, I don't know, the injector coils. Well, it's not going to run very well after that now, is it? Oh, and Cap After Dark, you going to go too? Okay, have a good evening, and everyone got to get ready for tomorrow. All right, dude. You know what? Thanks for dropping by, Gap. I really appreciate it. And well, we'll see you next week. So have a good rest, man. But that's what I'm talking about. You take essential things that are needed in anything, and you lose. You will lose. So, and it's all about sustainability. What they're doing, it's making it insustainable. So he explained when Twitter user Mark's Teague, I don't know, Didn't see the correlation whatsoever between someone's livelihood and Joker having a blob baby. And Skyber had to further clarify his point. So perverts making Batman comics repulsive has no effect on the comic industry, on the comic business. Okay, really? Oh, I don't know. Is that why manga is outselling mainstream comics like Marvel and DC? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's why everybody is like buying indie comics, like say Isom and Cyberfrog, and God, even the books from Conquest Comics, from Liam all the way down in Australia. You know, maybe that's why people are buying Black and White from from RT Bear. I don't know. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. So, you know, it's like I don't know why people cannot see this. What are they that blinded by their ideology that they really just like they I don't care about the money. I care about just getting the message out. Well, I guess it's probably that then. It's like, yeah, but if you don't have any money left, you won't get your quote unquote message out. Then you'll be silent. You're silencing yourselves if you really think about it. So the tenor of the continued like that, with Van Sciver firing back at similar sentiments. Eventually, he was accused of wishing DC would hire him back. He would probably never go back, even if there was a chance. It's unlikely. Personal side, Van Sciver makes money independently off of his all caps work, and says he does so while DC is chugging that bleach and puking out weird imagery. Oh, yeah. Marvel and DC don't care about Marvel and DC. Stop being a meh. And, well, it's true. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Pop Culture Republic says, or pick any comics game related book. Exactly. Those are all doing well. Gee, wonder what the difference is there. Oh, gee, I can't imagine Pop Culture Republic. couldn't imagine. So another idiot responds, you first, you torpedoed your career, not me. You claim you're posting this because you care about comics, because it's how you make your living. DC would rather bleach than hire you. So how does this matter to you? And he responds, yeah, looks like they're chugging that bleach. See, they don't care. We'd rather chug bleach than hire you back. Ethan Van Sciver put out a lot of good comics when he was there at DC and even at Marvel. He knew what sold. That's why Cyberpunk does so well. That's why. He gets it. These guys don't. Again, we have to push this message no matter what, and we're going to destroy everything to do it. It's stupid. You see it in the thing in video games as well. And you know what? I'm pretty sure Crimson Toys knows this better than I do. I'm not a huge gamer whatsoever, but you know what? I bet if I had him on the show, he could probably show so many examples of all this woke culture crap in gaming as well. It's everywhere. They just have to push this message all the time. This is what's killing them. So yeah, so that's the article. It's beyond me. So that was one of the things that I reported last week. I don't know why. It's just it's not funny. It's not even in a comic book. It's just not. It's not a good story. It's ridiculous. It is. I don't know. It's just cringe. Cringy. So, yeah. Oh, you heard that, didn't you? Maybe. Well, somebody was blocked by a certain you know who. Oh, Alan. Hey, dude. Nice that you could drop by. Awesome to have you here, man. Um, and yeah, and Crimson Toy says, yeah, Disney isn't doing so well now either. No, apparently not. Disney is not doing well. Here's an example for you. Apparently, from what I've heard, Disney last year made, I believe it was $4.9 billion. Okay? Now, really thinking of it, $4.9 billion. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's an obscene amount of money for, the average Joe like you and I, right? I mean, dude, we could just, live off of that for the rest of our lives and never have to work again. I mean, but, then again, where's the fun in that, right? You know how much Disney lost also last year? They made $5.9 billion last year. You know how much they lost last year? $4 billion. So they lost $4 billion out of that $4.9 billion. Wow. Did anybody see that Lightyear movie that came out earlier last year? Boy, wasn't that just garbage? Or the latest one that came out that Disney put out, that other animated movie that basically nobody really watched. Trying to think what it was called. Yeah, no, I refuse. Yeah, exactly. The one where they go in this other dimension. See, it was so bad that I can't even remember the name. And all the Marvel movies that they put out, all of them garbage. All the TV series that they put out, all of them garbage. I mean, my God. I watched She-Hulk, and that was just trash, man. And Alan says, so you're having a giveaway. What you giving away? How do we enter? Dude, you know what? I actually already had the giveaway. You missed it, man. I'm sorry, but we had it around the half-hour mark. But you know what? Like I told everybody else, I just joined in a little later, like yourself, and like Richard Madsen, and I believe, was there anybody else that joined in? I am at 641 subs because I complained on YouTube because I took a bunch of subs of mine away over the weekend, and because I complained online on Twitter, everybody saw it, and I gained even more subs. So I am now, believe it or not, closer to 750. And when I hit 750, I'm going to do another giveaway. Okay. So I'm sorry you missed out. I really honestly am, dude. We had a young reviewer, Super Goji Reviews, that actually won. And actually, believe it or not, he is 15 years old, and he is a new YouTuber, and he's starting his own reviews, and he won. So, yeah, at 750, I will have another giveaway. So, be aware of that, and you must get here early, otherwise you might miss out again. And when I hit 1,000, depending on how things go with a certain Like Toys Metroplex, that will be the humongous mega giveaway. Okay, because then I will be on my way to monetization. I just have to get the hours up to 4,000 hours, and I'm around 1,300. So. So any of you still in the chat, binge watch every single video that I have done and run those numbers up if you can, because it'll really help me out. And then I can end up getting monetized and, try to work my way out of a job working where I work now, not at the shop here doing graphic design and stuff like that, but at the other place that I work. Today's my daughter's 10th birthday, so I had to miss, bro. You know what? Hey, dude, that's okay, man. I'm It would have been nice if you were here earlier and if you would have won. That would have been such an awesome birthday present for her. So, you know what? You can't miss your daughter's birthday. You know, that's and 10 on top of that. You know, hey, that's a milestone for a girl. Hitting 10. Now she's double digits. Now you got to be extra careful with her. So, yeah, no, sorry, man. I'm sorry you missed it. So, but no, anyway, so you know what? When I hit 750, then I'm going to be doing another subscriber giveaway. Okay, so stay tuned. Hopefully, I hit that 750 mark sometime soon, and then be here, and then hopefully you will win as well. I mean, it might be somebody else, but anyway. So going on, as I better stop rambling about that. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid to see this in comics and in movies and you know, and in gaming and everything else. It's ridiculous. You know, my daughter, she does our youngest daughter, she does enjoy, you know, playing games online, and you know, we just got to be extra careful, you know, on what she's doing online. It's terrible as a parent that, you know, when we were growing up, when the internet was just, you know, blossoming in the 90s and whatnot, you know, even in the early 2000s, I mean, we didn't even really have to worry about, you know, watching ourselves online. I guess maybe we really didn't because this was all new, but you know, it's ridiculous now that you have kids and you got to be careful what they even do online. It's like, God, can't even go outside and play. You never know if somebody might come along and snatch them and whatnot. Now you got to watch them online because there's garbage online as well. It doesn't matter if it's in videos or in games or in whatever they read, but it's just ridiculous, right? And Crimson Toy says, what are your thoughts on the Transformer video game announcement? Oh, the new one that should be coming out soon. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty good. But then again, it's a trailer, and they always have to make the trailer good. So I haven't seen anything about, you know, the actual gameplay yet. I'd be really interested to see it. So, yeah, I actually want to see more. So, I mean, I played all the other games, all the other Transformers games. I like them all. I didn't have a problem with it. I actually still have them somewheres. God, even the old, you know, Michael Bay 2007 movie one. So I still have it. And every once in a blue moon, I'll play it. But it looks like see, because I'm not a huge gamer, but it almost looks like a cross between some sort of Black Ops game and Transformers. So I'm trying to name a game that's off the top of my head that is kind of like that, but I can't think of one right now. Oh my God. And so I'm looking to you, Crimson Toys, to educate me a little bit more. Oh God. Let's see. I was busy being a sysop on Flight Deck BPS. Oh God. Really? Hopefully it's no free to play. Oh yeah, but like online, like an MMO or something. Yeah, because that would kind of suck now, wouldn't it? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just sick of seeing it everywhere. Just everywhere. You know, and I can complain you know, away, but I mean, what good is it really going to do? You know, movie studios really don't listen to you know, much of anything unless of course you end up big enough and expose a lot of crap if you have a lot of Hollywood insiders, and it's just somehow gains traction. So, like a certain Doomcock kind of fella, you know, let's put it that way. Pop Culture Republic says internet in the 90s. Yeah, when everybody had a website adorned with those cheesy gifs, use ICQ to chat with friends. Oh my god. Oh god, yeah, ICQ. Frig, I remember that. Oh my god. I wonder if I still have my ICQ account. I can't even remember what my password is anymore. I can't even remember what my handle was. It probably doesn't even exist anymore. Frig. I remember chatting with God, tons of tons of people online. There was like quite a few. I think I might have probably gotten a hold of my cousin all the way in Germany. Frig, I remember that. Jeez. Thanks for making me feel even older, Pop Culture Republic. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. No. I wonder if that actually still isn't out around. And you know what? Oh my god. As I'm actually Googling it, believe it or not, it still is. It's still around. Holy camole. Let me show this. ICQ. It's still here. It still exists. Wow. I guess they've updated. So, oh god. Got some dates off of ICQ. Are you serious? Did you really? Did one of them end up being your wife? So ZDTV Tech TV was the channel I watched the most. Oh yeah? Yeah. Wow. It's still around. That's amazing. Jeepers creepers. I wonder how they managed to survive so long. Dang. That's amazing. Huh. Because I remember ICQ back in late 90s, early 2000s, and then after a while I just never continued with it. I thought, yeah, whatever, Yeah, whatever. But yeah, wow. Okay, another blast from the past for some live journal. I don't think I remember live journal. I don't think I've ever heard of live journal. ICQ was just texting for needs. It was, wasn't it? Oh God. Or remember, I think this is what it was. I think this is what stopped me from using ICQ. Remember Microsoft Messenger? Everybody was using Microsoft Messenger. I believe it came free with Windows, Windows 98, or was it Windows XP? I forget which. But yeah, everybody was using Microsoft Messenger. That's what it was. LiveJournal was before MySpace, another big social media. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh yeah, okay. So ICQ was texting for nerds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That makes more sense. For needy nerds. Winamp. You know what? Yeah, Winamp is actually still around, and you know what? I still use Winamp for all my MP3s. I still have actually all my MP3s from when I graduated college, way back in the 90s, and I still play all my MP3s on it. So Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. So, but yeah, Messenger was a trove of. Yeah, oh God, yeah, exactly. Wow. So, frig. Well, that's something. Okay. Wow. Napster. Yeah, Napster, and then Kazaa. Oh boy, yeah, Napster. That was the big thing, man. back in the late 90s, early 2000s, yeah, everybody was just like getting MP3s from everybody, downloading like crazy. Yeah, before I think torrents were actually a thing, like a big thing. And then yeah, I remember that on the news. Boy, oh boy, did they get hammered hard by the record industry. Oh yeah, you're just stealing all their music. Our artists can't make any money. That was a big thing, right? And then that just went the way of the dinosaur. And I mean, now look, everybody just downloads torrents like crazy, like off of torrent sites, if you can even find, a good one and whatnot. And they're still doing it. So, yeah, Nat Trek, best game, Eva. Is it? Okay, I don't know. Of course, that's what I heard everyone using. Right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I getcha. Pop Culture Republic, one of the big things I remember was a patch for Unreal Tournament that allowed you to control Winamp from within the game. Really? I had no idea. Didn't know that. Of course, that'd be like really cool. Yeah, be able to control your tunes while you're playing. I had no idea. Then again, I don't think I really even played Unreal. So, but yeah, then again, you know what? Okay. Speaking of gaming, next, what's a torrent? Shut up. You know exactly what a torrent is. God. Oh, frig. Don't even go there, dude. Okay. So, Kotaku, MagFest caves the social media pressure and apologized for joke mocking Kotaku's journalistic integrity. Oh boy. Okay, so if you haven't heard this news yet, yeah, oh boy. This was just blazing all over, I think, like Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else. Okay, so MagFest 2023 organizers have apologized for a sign mocking that Kotaku's journalistic integrity could not be found. Right? Jennifer Uncle, Scanline Media co-editor, shared the offending sign at Super MagFest 23. The sign directing the various displays included Kotaku's journalistic integrity at its foot, but with a 404 as its direction. Error 404 is typically a not found error in HTTP and web browsing. No, really? I didn't think we knew that. As evidented with the sign having a magnifying glass with a cross in it, Uncle didn't find the funny side, judging by the eye-rolling emojis included in her tweet. Really? Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh boy, you couldn't be suggesting anything, could you now? I can't imagine what that could be. Oh, that's actually quite funny. I do like that. Other current and former Kotaku staff soon caught wind. Boo at MagFest. Boo. Derided writer Ash Parrish. Like a good job allowing the smegma from Gamergate to linger. Oh God, here we go again. Gamergate. Let's bring up Gamergate again. Jeez. For Pete's sake, Gamergate is dead. Jeez, just like a certain TV show that failed miserably. I think you know what I'm talking about. G4. Uncle's tweet. Uncle's tweet caught the attention of Patrick Klebeck, former Kotaku senior report, now Waypoint reporter and co-host of the Death to Us Parts podcast. Hey, this sucks. What's the deal at MagFest? Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure he probably knows anyway, but probably won't admit it. In turn, Klepek's comments helped magnify the matter to Stephen Totilo, Kotaku's former editor-in-chief, now Axios's gaming writer. Genuinely nice to see the real support and respect for Kotaku's team in the replies to Patrick's tweet. Totilo beamed. The team is good and can most definitely take jokes, at least when those jokes are good. Should be noted that other comments in reply to Klepek's tweet were seen to be mocking Kotaku. Yeah, well, IGN contributor Rebecca Valentine offered her support for the gaming news industry at large. You don't have to like a website, but a surprisingly large contingent of folks in this space have decided that Kotaku is the root of all journalistic evil and rake it and its staff across the coals for things that they wouldn't blink at twice on other sites. Well, that's true. Jeez. Smegma. Great. Now I'm thinking Red Dwarf. Yeah, I know. That's the first thing that popped in my head, too. Yeah, Red Dwarf. That's the only one that can actually use it properly and, more comedically. So, Kotaku's senior editor, Alyssa Mercantine, addressed Valentine's tweet saying, I have been at Kotaku for less than 3 months, and I've never seen so much frothing hate over the most body temperature takes. It's like the ghost of Gamergate lingers over every post, tweet, and comment. Well, yeah. You know what? If Gamergate is pretty much anything like Comicsgate, I agree. Yeah. But at this point, isn't Gamergate really dead? I know that there was like one lady that kept on going about Gamergate. Yeah, Kotaku reporter. Yeah, exactly. Is there really actually such a thing? Probably not. God, I'm trying to remember her name, and she has this pitiful show that really nobody watches. So, because all she goes on about is how everything is misogynistic and whatnot, but nobody really pays attention to her. I forget her name. Anyway, MagFest communications director Dak Crouch finally stepped in to handle the situation. Replying to Klepek's tweet, he wrote, "Just a friendly jab. We still love Kotaku. I'll put up a little heart and JK on the sign so people know it's a jest. It's in jest." Yeah, really? You really think that's honestly going to help things? No, don't think. Judging by the replies, however, it seemed many still felt MagFest had made serious allegations against Kotaku. For example, whatever. I've just had it with these last names. Replied with a clip of Trinity Taylor asking, "Where are the jokes?" Yeah, a formal response from MagFest calling this a friendly jab. Not sure that's gonna exactly fly. No, I know, right? Not even half an hour into the post. Yeah, we'll pull the banner. This was supposed to be a snarky joke and was certainly not meant to be taken seriously. All our nav barriers have been little shitposty messages on the bottom. It was not a reference to anything in particular, though. Certainly not GG. Sorry to Kotaku. Oh, jeez. I really don't care. All I know is Kotaku has just been crappy reporting, just poking fun at everybody and everything. Nobody takes it seriously. Like, what's his face off of G4? I hate gamers. Oh, God. Stop. Just stop. I want the bull crap to stop. It's not going to stop anyway. Whatever. So, and then our beloved creator over at Studio Ghibli turned 82. Miyazaki just turned 82 like a few days ago, last week actually, and he has a new movie coming out. So, so that was some good news that I wanted to post up on the video. And God, this man just works hard, even at 82, still doing another movie. The pop culture revolt. Yeah, some people are just wound up a little too tight. Yeah, just God, stop taking everything so seriously, right? Just cool your jets, cool them. What else? What else been going on? Not much. I mean, some angry YouTuber goes off on James Gunn's decision to let Henry Cavill go. Well, we had enough of Henry Cavill. Some sort of rumor about Legends of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. It might be Nintendo Switch's last major first-party title, I think. But then again, I don't usually subscribe to rumors. And then something about Blizzard, I guess, about Overwatch 2. But then again, I really don't play Overwatch 2. Oh, yeah. And then a bunch of people. That's right. The Bad Batch Season 2. That's out now. And already people are complaining about that. A bunch of stupid activists saying that the character designs are racist because basically all the clones are white and stuff like that. I'm like, oh God. The gaming community, the gaming community has become a complete joke. It has. It really has. Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty much why we're here. So, talking about stuff and celebrating 500 subs and enjoying my company with you people. So, nothing I'd rather do on a Tuesday. And I'm thinking about possibly maybe doing another show, maybe another live show on maybe a Thursday. I don't know about Friday though, because like I said, out of working at the other plant. Well, Macross. Yeah, exactly. Well, I completely missed Bad Batch. Yeah. Oh well, I'm fairly burned out on all things Star Wars. Yeah, I know. You want more info on the Robotech movie? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look into that because when I heard that was actually going to be a thing and a live action thing, and yeah, well, Macross, yeah, no, I get it, dude. When I heard that Bandai and Harmony Gold actually proverbially kissed and made up, that they want to go ahead with a live action Macross or Robotech movie, whichever you want to go with. Yeah, dude, I'm all for it. I am all in if they do it right. Oh, and you're back, Super Koji. Well, nice to have you back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. God, yeah, and like every fan says, yeah, I hope they do it right. If they don't do it right, I'm gonna be ticked off. Yes, Pop Culture Republic. Yes, that is what I heard. I will find information on that. I will really seriously try to get news on that. Yes, a live action Macross. That is what I heard. So, however, I don't know if this is rumor or whatnot. I heard Sony is apparently working on it. Yeah, exactly. So like what Crimson Toy said. Yeah, Sony apparently is being looked at because a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of stuff, but there's been quite a few winners that have been coming out of Sony. For example, like the last Ghostbusters movie, let's put it that way. And I mean, the Spider-Man movie that came out last year, or I suppose 2021, because I gotta constantly remember it's 2023 now. So they've been putting out some good content, and I can understand Sony. And if anything, Bandai is like super protective of their property. So I'm guessing they're wanting this right. Harmony Gold is also super protective about their property, and that's why they really didn't produce anything, because I don't know. They're just weird that way, I guess. I wonder if Jetfire will be in it. No, because we all know Jetfire is not in Macross. So, but yeah, well, we indeed. I really do want to see this go through. I remember playing when I modded my PS2, with the Magic Disc, and I'm guessing Crimson Toys knows exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this. I downloaded the Japanese version of Macross, and I had a legit North American PS2 Macross, Robotech game, and it was good. It was kind of like cell shading and whatnot, so it was decent. But the Japanese version was way better, way better. No, Jetfire will stay in Gundam where he belongs. Shut up! No, Jetfire is not in Gundam. Oh my God! You just did the Star Wars Star Trek thing, right? Oh, use the Force, Harry, said Jean-Luc Picard. So, yeah, Harmony, Robotech, and Macross have worked out a deal for cross-region sales and new developments. Exactly, yeah, that's what they did, because I believe 2 years ago they, like I said, they basically kissed and made up, and so they're going ahead with a lot of stuff. And the live action movie is one of them, and cross-regional sales. So it's going to be very interesting. I also heard that what was it? The Knights of I was almost going to say Super Saiyan. It's not Super Saiyan. It's Super Psy-Up. It was what was the North American version? Knights of the Zodiac. I heard that's also in development as well for a live action movie as well. So let me see. Actually, I saw a movie poster for that. Let me try to find the file. I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to show you, because that is also in development too. I never really watched the anime, but I have a friend of mine that loved the cartoon way back when, and so I was going to make a video of it, but I never did get around to it. And so I thought this was very interesting too, and I found this like about basically like I think a year ago. There it is, and I'm gonna bring it up for you people because I love you all. Here we go. Knights of the Zodiac. So Super Saiyan. Yeah, sorry. That's what it was. Thank God I never said Super Saiyan. So this is also scheduled to be a live action movie as well. So coming soon. I don't know exactly when. If I can scroll up a little bit. Yeah. And through Toei Animation. A really good film. And GFM, I have no idea who that is. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. But so that's another one that's also scheduled to come out too. So, but if anything, I'm really pumped for the Macross movie, because I really honest to God want to see that. So yeah, so Macross and Knights of the Zodiac. So I think I'd be more pumped to see Robotech or Macross. And that's the other thing. I'm thinking that they're going to just should this ever get made, they're going to call it, obviously Macross in Japan because that's the way it's always been known, and just Robotech here in North America. So, I guess I'll just do it that way. You know, but God, anything as long as you don't involve Michael Bay, that's all I care about. Do not put him in. Find somebody extremely more competent. I don't know, Guillermo del Toro or something like that. I don't know. Just anything but Michael Bay. Do not do the Michael Bay thing. So, anyway, so I've been going on for 2 hours here. Yeah, it should be good. Hopefully not English dub though. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. What? He was hired. Who was hired? Guillermo del Toro or Michael Bay? God, please don't tell me Michael Bay. Oh God, if you're doing Boom, you're talking about Michael Bay, and I'm calling shenanigans on that. Forget it. No, I deny you and all your fake newsiness. No, don't do this to me. So yeah, I think what we'll do is oh God, either you have info or you're just teasing. No. So anyway, I wanna thank everybody that's been here. CBC said it was true. Okay. Yeah. Now I know you're full of it. Okay, forget it. Yeah, because CBC always tells the truth, right? So anyway, I think we're gonna call it a night because I got a lot of stuff that I gotta really catch up on. So you know what? I want to thank everybody that showed up tonight. I want to thank Super Goji for showing up, and Snaggle Fricklepuss. I hope you're still here listening. I know you've been lurking probably. And yeah, and Pop Culture Republic and Dave, CT. I'm glad that you guys showed up, and Pop Culture Mechanic and RuPaul and Gap After Dark and God, who else showed up? And yeah, and you too, Crimson Toys, of course, and yeah, Gap After Dark, and yeah, and everybody that showed up. I'm really humbled, really honored that that you guys come by and that you listen, and that we could do this fun thing where somebody gets to win something and have fun doing it. So and yeah, and Super Goji, congratulations on winning the 500 sub giveaway. See, and you know what? Yes, great stream, but you know what? I want to tell you something, dude. Okay, your earlier comment where you said, "Well, probably not going to win anyway." Never lose hope. Okay, keep trying, and if something unexpected happens, then you know what? That's just the icing on the cake. So you know what? Don't lose hope. You never know what might happen. Something awesome might just come your way, and the good Lord will bless you with a prize. And I'm not saying I'm God, because that would be sacrilegious, and I don't want to be stricken with lightning. So, because I have things to do. So, I will. Thank you for the inspiration. Oh, dude, that's okay. I try to be inspiring if I can. If I can, it's a bonus only for you guys. So, but I want to thank you all that join in, and you know what? Like I said before, I'm trying to chug away to 1,000. I'm trying to chug away to to get monetized. It's going to take like 4,000 hours to actually apply, because you have to apply to get monetized. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. You have to have 4,000 hours. And like I said, I'm at 641, but I am trying to get to 4,000 hours and trying to get those views up. And you know what? If you guys can just Like and subscribe. I mean, I know that you guys already do that already in the chat, but if you can spread the links and spread the videos and binge watch everything that I've made so far, that helps me get my views up and my hours up. Then you know what? Hey, it'll just help me a lot. And then on the way to monetization, and then you know what? Then that way it can help me put more fun prizes out for a lot of other people that join up later on. And God, who knows? You know, maybe when I hit, I don't know, 2,000, I'll probably have, some super awesome giveaway. I don't know. I'd like to think that the possibilities are endless, and I just want to try to make people happy with what I do. I mean, not just with what I do with, graphic design and stuff like that, but just make people happy as, as a fellow geek, as a fellow nerd, and and give away fun stuff like this, because you know what, I was happy with these things, and I just want to try to help people be happy too, I suppose you could say. So, and you joined the Facebook group too, by the way. Okay, awesome, dude. Truly awesome. So you know what? Yeah, like I said before, please like and subscribe and spread this all around to everyone and everywhere. And if you can, if you want to check out my shop at my website, which is at Freelance Graphics, and that's with a K at the end. And check out the store there, where you can get some lovely things, which you can buy, like t-shirts of the comic Relief Crusader. Doesn't matter what size, I'll get her to you. And posters and great other stuff like that. So to everyone out there in the geekosphere, oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about probably doing another live show on another day. Because I can't do it on the weekend because I'm working at this plant that I'm trying to work my way out of. See how I segued myself? And almost saying goodbye and not telling you about the possibility of another show. God, I'm such a hoser that way. I was thinking about doing another live show, but just purely, geek stuff, nerd stuff, and calling it Into the Geekosphere. I'll work on the name more. How about that? But that name is patent pending and trademark Comic Relief Crusader. There you go. I've said it right now so nobody else can steal it. So, so to all of you out there, thank you for joining in on the 500 sub giveaway. And oh yes, and Alan, also you joined into, my friend. I'm sorry I forgot you as well. Thank you also for being in here and joining in the chat. And also, yeah, so Alan also, and the other gentleman that joined in, because I want to include everybody. Who was it? It was Kevin. It was Kevin somebody. Kevin. His name was Kevin. I believe it was Kevin, because I want to try to include everybody before I sign off, because I want to be a proper host. It's funny how I just came up with that song right now. It was, I don't know. The name escapes me. It eludes me right now because he was here. But he was new. And I wanted to also say thank you for dropping in. Richard Madsen. That was the other gentleman. Richard Madsen. So yeah. So you know what? Everybody have a wonderful night. Richard Madsen, also thank you for dropping in. And Alan, yes, also thank you for dropping in. And have a good day tomorrow. And remember, even though it's hump day, you'll still be able to jump over it. So, and Rue Local just jumps in right at the last second. You should make a playlist with all the Titillating Tuesdays in. That way we can just click and leave it playing in the background to get your hours up. You know what? Yeah, well then go on my channel, check out all the live broadcasts, and just do it that way. Yeah, maybe I will make a playlist. I'll do that. Yeah, and yeah, thanks Pop Culture Republic. I try to make it a fun show as much as I can. So you know what? Okay, Rue Local. I will make a playlist and I'll do it as soon as I get off. So give me a day. How about that? And I'll make a playlist with all the Titillating Tuesdays and all the extra long interviews that I've done. And hey, just watch them all or just go to the tab because I believe there's a tab that you can just go to all the live shows. But then again, yeah, if it's a playlist and it constantly automatically just plays after each and every one, doesn't it though? Yeah. So that way we can all join in and be lazy. So anyway, from all of me to all of you, thank you for joining in, and yeah, help me get the hours up. Spread the message of the Comic Relief Crusader far and wide, so we can make it up to 750 subs, and then we can have another draw and do this fun thing again. And Super Goji, I will check my email for your address, and I will get your fun prize out, and let me know when your review comes out, and I will watch it, and then you can spread it all over the groups that I host on Facebook. So I will talk to you guys soon. I will see you in other channels. This is the Comic Relief Crusader signing off. Night, everyone.